Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about a ton of new releases. There's so much going on and I actually was going to only do the new Chanel Cruise collection, but then I saw there's a few things about Spring Summer that I also wanted to talk about. And then Phoebe Philo launched her new brand, and then I realized that there's also stuff about Dior and other brands, so I decided to make this basically like an updated what's going on, what everyone is launching. I don't know if you guys remember, but before, getting Chanel new collections was way easier. I used to get Cruise or Métiers d'Art like months beforehand, and now it's not the case. It's really hard to get the pictures of the collections beforehand. I don't know how Chanel managed to do that, but yeah, it's been harder. So I don't have the full collection, but I do have a sneak peek. I'm hoping to film this video and edit it as soon as I can so I can have it up by this Sunday. But this is probably going to be a long video, an interesting one for sure. So I recommend you to go grab your snack, your coffee, and let's sit down and chat about the new releases. The first thing that I want to talk about is Chanel Cruise. Usually Chanel Cruise is my favorite so far on the year. There's always a price increase before they release Cruise, so it's expected. I've ranted about price increases, especially when it comes to Chanel, for quite a while now, so I'm not gonna bore you with that, but just wanted to let you guys know that there's probably gonna be a price increase before Cruise. So the video of the runway show, which is here on YouTube, and I'm gonna show you a few clips of it, it shows a lot of the collection. This was released like a while ago. I usually try to base my reactions to collections on pictures of the bags and not just the looks that we see on the runway, but we have to work with what we have. I have a few pictures of the bags and I wanted to talk about them, but overall what I can tell you about this collection is that there's a lot of neons. It's giving me Barbie Malibu house. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a comeback for the Trendy CC, which I am so happy about because I prefer the Trendy CC over the Coco handle. A lot of pastels, neons, ombre bags, and lately when it comes to Chanel fashion shows, I just like way more the ready-to-wear than the bags itself or the shoes, and this one was no exception for that. And this collection makes me feel a little bit conflicted because I really like that they're being creative and it's like a tad different from what we have been seeing before. So it's unique, fun, different, but at the same time I feel like Chanel is drifting away from the core of the brand itself, that it's classic, sophisticated. Like Chanel is classic, and I see this collection and the little kid in me, the one who loved Polly Pockets, the one who loved Barbie. I love that star-shaped bags, I love the colors, but me right now in my life, I don't really know if I'm really inclined to get anything from this collection, and that is what kind of bothers me because I don't know if they realize that they're living like the big portion of their customers that want classic Chanel, and we want something a little bit different, we want something a little bit creative, but not necessarily on this direction. I understand that many people are gonna like it. I'm just explaining why for me it's like probably not something that I would buy. When I invest on bags, I am not aiming for something that I'm gonna be able to wear for one season. I want to be able to wear those bags for 10, 20 years, possibly pass them down to my children. For the price point that they have, I certainly do hope so. I appreciate the ready-to-wear looks. I think they're really cool, but I don't know if we need more colored duvels. I don't know if it has not been enough. I know that for so many people, the hard bags from Chanel were such a big hit. At the beginning, yes, because they were super hard to find. But then I kept seeing them on the shelves. I don't see anyone wearing one of those hard bags anymore. And hearts are out and star bags are in, I guess. It also seems to me like, looking at all of the runways that I saw in the past couple of days, that raffia bags are still gonna be pretty much a thing next year. So I remember saying not that long ago that I didn't think that raffia bags were a good investment. Even if we were gonna see them again next year, I still don't necessarily think that they're gonna be worth it. I would prefer to invest on leather bags, but they're still really cute. I think there are so many options if you want raffia bags that are not necessarily that expensive, that you can actually take to the beach or for your summer vacation without having to worry that much. We have gold backpacks, and Chanel always has these fun little bags that they add that they're like the limited edition, always priced upon request, and this time it's like a minivan. There's this cute little Chanel gold bag with the fur. I would have to see that in person to understand properly the bag because right now it just doesn't make any sense. There's roller skates and skateboards. I see also a lot of purple and a lot of blue on this collection, which honestly I adore blue, and this is very similar to the one that I have, so I'm really happy to see it coming back. This one seems to be in silver hardware. Then I think this one is the backpack. I'm not sure, but it has the little star attached to it. This tote, I am not sure if I really like it. I think the CC is way too big. I would love to see Chanel inclining a little bit more into the less is more rather than the crystals, neons, patents and metallics and big logos, or at least to see them balancing it out between collections. The quality of these pictures is not going to be the best, but it was what I was able to get off Facebook. Then we have this backpack that is a little bit weird looking to me. We are having this rose gold moment, but it's like, this is like rose gold. I would have loved this a few years ago, like in 2019. Every time that Chanel would release anything that was rose gold, everyone would go crazy about it, me included. And this one actually has pink hardware, so that is stunning. Would I buy it? Probably not, but I do think that it's beautiful. This tote is cute, I do have to admit that. Half moon bags, and this trend that we're gonna talk a lot about on this video of the half bags. That is basically your classic bags with just in a rectangular shape, like the Lady Dior, even the Pochette Métis. We're gonna have the 19 bag in that. I am not a fan. I feel like it fits less, whereas the other half of my bag. We're gonna talk about it later on this video, but you do have the Chanel 22. I'm sorry if I said 19 before, I think I did. But the 22 in the more rectangular version. I do have to say that I love this outfit. The skirt with the top is so cute. They have these bags with top handles. Here are the trendy CCs, and I haven't really seen that much of trendy CCs lately, so I'm really happy to see them now. This is really cute. And then we do have the classic flaps in the metallic colors with the stars. Would love to know if you guys would be willing to get a star bag or a bag with a star attached. I feel like the heart was a little bit easier because a lot of people love hearts, but stars, I don't know. I don't know. A whole line about this oversized CC. This is giving me the same vibes as the YSL I Care tote that I was never a fan of. Now, talking about spring summer, I don't have as much to show you, but there's one or two things that I think are important to talk about. First of all, I love it way more than Cruise, which is not what happens most of the time. Cruise for me has always been like my favorite, and they release the best colors in the classic flaps. They release the best seasonal bags, and this time I don't know if the word is underwhelmed because there was a lot going on, but it was just like not for me. When you see these collections, you're thinking about you and your style, and me as someone just sitting here in my house that really likes Chanel bags but is also a very simple muted type of dresser, I don't see it as a collection that is for me. It's still a lot going on, I need to say that, but it's a little bit less. There is a lot of tweeds and checkered. The outfits are really nice. I actually kind of like this mini bag that it looks like a camera bag, and it has the main compartment, and then it has like the circular attachment that it's like supposed to be the lens. I'm hoping that you can fit their cards or something like that. This duvet I like. I wouldn't buy it, but I do like it. I'm having like a love-hate relationship with my own duvet because it's giving too much of a beach look when I don't even take it to the beach, and I'm using more like formal outfits. Not formal, but they just don't match very well with the bag. So I love the duvet so much because it is so practical, and it has the top handles, and it has the longer straps, and it's a very good size, and it's comfy. So I think out there is one of the best totes. Just the looks are not matching with what I want to wear lately. So I don't know if I should let it go and go for something more simple, just leather, black or brown. But this is really cute. If I had to pick a bag from this collection, this would be top 2. This is interesting. Nothing that I would personally get, but I kind of like it more than the other bag that we saw from Cruise. Then we have this little triangular bag. I love the coat. As I said, for me the outfits are giving way more than the bags. This little black dress, I would buy this. I would wear this 100%. I might even go to try it when it's released. I haven't had the best experiences at the store lately, but I would definitely consider doing so. I'm gonna post a shopping vlog soon in Selfridges. I had probably the best experience of my life when it comes to vlogging while shopping. Everyone was so nice. I was able to film everything that I wanted at Dior. The essays were super sweet. Celine, even Chanel shoes. But when it came to Chanel bags, they were kind of rude and just asked me, don't take your phone out, not allowed, no. They were not super helpful either. So yeah, I haven't been having the best experiences when it comes to going to Chanel versus going to other brands. From my computer, I can see that this looks like caramel, but it might be a little bit more peachy. And this one is really cute. I don't really like the mini 22 bags, but this one, I think it's like really cute. I would not wear it with a strap. This is the type of bag that I would only want to wear like with a top handle and being like a very cute mini bag to take on dinner outs. But I appreciate the strap if you need it. I just wish that it was detachable. We still have a lot of stripes. You can see it from the ready to wear to the bags. That looks kind of like a 22 backpack. And And this is what I wanted to get to. So no one can tell me that this is not the Evelyn in denim. And I'm sure that there's like leather versions too. It's literally the Evelyn, but they just changed the H for the Mona Lisa pocket, which, yes, practical, I have to give them that. They also added another strap so it can be also a top handle, but this is just the Evelyn to me, and I think like it's crazy that they released it. I understand that brands influence each other. It happens in this industry and on social media, like it's completely normal, but I was a little bit shocked with this one. Would love to know what you think. I kind of like it more than the Evelyn, but I also think like it's literally too similar. They also had the Kelly bag that the name is Kelly, and it also has a top handle. It's not the same, but kind of gives you the same vibes. So everyone loved the Kelly bag. I kind of don't know why I'm not feeling it. It just looks a little bit like filmsy, if that's the proper way to say that. But yeah, I'm not too inclined to it. And that is it. But yes, the Evelyn bag, I'm really curious to see what they name it and to see it in person when it's released. Again, I do kind of like it, but I just feel like it's too similar. Now let's talk about Phoebe Philo's brand. I was excited to see it. However, I was expecting something probably completely different, and maybe that's on me and my own expectations. I'm not like a Phoebe fan by any means. I just really like what she did at Celine, and I absolutely love Celine. And when Phoebe was with Celine, they had their best bags, and she has like this very simple, low-key but quality vibe into what she does that I've always really come to love and appreciate. When I say that I could not believe the prices, I don't understand how it can be justified and how it can all be sold out. Somewhere, I don't remember where, but I read that she released like 100 units of each of her designs. I still cannot believe that there's actually people that sold those out in the first hours of it being released. And there's a lot of people that have been waiting for this for a while. She announced this like around 2021 or 2022, and then during Fashion Week she said October 30. So a lot of people that I know were really excited. I wanted to see what she was going to launch. I was expecting like bags that I was gonna really love, and when I saw the 8,000 tote, it looks very similar to the Row, and it's very simple, and the prices, I don't know how they can be justified. I understand that any brand can charge whatever they want if they have the customers that are willing to do so, but also it felt like they were too simple. Like the price of that tote, it's very similar here in Europe to what a Birkin 25 or 30 it is. The ready to wear that is equally as expensive, also selling out, and it's not even something too different, something too unique. And for me, for example, when I see ready to wear pieces, I always have to consider the part of having to tailor them because I am short. And mostly when it comes to luxury brands, you can see that the ready to wear is made for tall, skinny people, and for anyone that doesn't fit that standard, feels like it's not for you. Most of her pieces are not even something that you can tailor if you want to, like the pants. It felt like made for people in the industry more than customers, and the prices too. I was hoping to see more bags. There were not many bags. I really like the palette that she launched, but I don't know what I was expecting. I feel so underwhelmed. Like the tote, something that I would buy, yes. I feel like it's a little bit too big. Kind of reminds me of On The Go because it's boxy, but since it's leather, it's a little bit more slouchy, which I also like that. But paying 8,000 for that, I would rather save my money and spending on something else. It also seems to be super heavy, super big, and a black hole. It doesn't have like many compartments on the inside. It's not justifiable for me. Also, something that I want to mention is the shoes. Some of them are okay, but there's others that are just like, no. Those, their price is like within standard in the industry, like $1,000, but I was expecting so much for the ready to wear because if anything, when it comes to Celine ready to wear, I feel like it's always been the one that I feel very inclined that I can wear on my day-to-day, same like Bottega Veneta. I was expecting something like in between. There is just a lot of fringes going on, the necklaces that say mom. I don't know, like I like the bags, I just don't like the price point, I guess. So I know that many of you are gonna absolutely love this collection and that love Phoebe. I'm just hoping like when she does the new drops, because this is called the A1, to see maybe more. I don't think that she's gonna adjust the prices. I'm really open to see, I don't know, maybe something changes. I'm gonna leave it at that. Talking about the half bags, I wanted to talk about the half Birkin. It's not really called a half Birkin, it's also called the Birkin top handle. It's been said that it's maybe coming back in spring. I know that people are loving the Dior version of the half bag. I definitely see their appeal. For me, if you ask me, I prefer my full bag. I usually need that space. You're going for a classic style and it's like a little twist on the classic bag, so that is appealing in some sense, but at the same time, the very boring basic person that I am gravitates more towards like the actual bag, like the original one, and that is just me. I wanted to talk about the Hermès Spring Summer because there's a lot of red. As always, I love everything that they put out mostly. So tons of reds, earth colors, they also had a lot of browns. All of these pieces that you're seeing, this is something that I could see myself wearing, and they're a little bit more timeless because something that happens with ready to wear, especially when it's designer brands, is that it's very like what is super unique and trendy right now, and I feel like not everyone wants that. Some people want like something that has this touch of new, this touch of creative, but also wearable for their day-to-day, and Hermes does that in an amazing way because it doesn't have logos all over the place. It's still clearly Hermes, but at the same time it's something that you can pair with anything that you may like. Honestly, overall I loved the entire show, from the bags to the ready to wear and the colors. It does make me feel like red is going to be a very prominent color next year too. Makes me wonder if I should get a red bag. I don't know, I think it might be like a very nice addition, but I've been thinking more towards yellows or oranges. But yeah, absolutely love this collection. I'm seeing a lot this style of bag, like from Hermes to Lanvin. I saw the Lanvin ones in London, that you're gonna see all of that on the shopping vlog, but I kind of like the Lanvin one a little bit more. I saw it on an ad on Instagram and I honestly really like the bag. Lanvin lately is like having a little bit my attention, and they also have these shearling bags, absolutely stunning, and the shade of green, it's very neutral to me to pair with something else. Also, I wanted to talk about the Louis Vuitton ski collection. This has been launched like for a bit, but they also have some stuff here and there, but I kind of like the collection. I've been gravitating away from Louis Vuitton for a really long time now, and a little bit here and there I've been coming back and seeing what they have been releasing, and there's a few things that I actually really like. I do have to note that I think that Louis Vuitton is launching Uggs. Yes, Uggs. I don't own any pair of Uggs. I have a pair that I got in Andorra. They're not Uggs. I just had to get them because my shoes got wet. But I'm not a fan of using them outside of the house, but every time that I see anyone on Instagram doing it, I like it. It seems very comfortable, but it doesn't get that cold here to really grant Uggs. Yes, a coat, but not such warm shoes. So I don't know. I think it's interesting that Louis Vuitton is releasing them. This shearling backpack definitely caught my attention. Not necessarily something that you would take skiing, but I like the shearling bags. I really like the Speedy. They also released a Speedy, but like reversed from the one that was a few years ago, because the other one was predominantly brown. The monogram was in this beige, and this time is reversed. We also have this hat. This is something that I would definitely consider getting. Sleepers that also are giving me like monogram Uggs. If you cannot find the cheapest from Hermes, you can definitely find this ones. And we have a Dauphine. I really like the Dauphine. I've never considered getting one just because I've never seen specifically one that I'm in love with. I would prefer going for the Capucines, but this one is really cute. I've been loving the shearling bags that I've been seeing online. There's this Chanel 22 that was super cute. A burgundy Neverfull. Also this Sequins mini nano Speedy with navy and purple. I think this one is a very unique piece. Something that is not from the ski collection, but I wanted to talk about because I saw it online and I actually love them, are these pants. Super expensive. I'm definitely not gonna buy them, but I wanted to show them to you. I think they're so cute. I love the style. I've been trying to find something like this that is not like that price point, but yeah, I love the style of these pants. A pink micro vanity that I also saw that is also not from the ski collection, but I think the color is really cute, and I love my niece BB so much that every time that I see anything from that collection, I really like it. And I feel like that vanity is very Chanel Cruise of this year. Valentino has this new bag that it's called the Moon Hobo bag. I've been really interested in Valentino bags lately because they've been doing the crystals on their hardware, and I think that's really nice. Would I get this bag? Probably not, but it's a very popular style style lately, and if anyone was looking alternatives, I think this one is really nice. Now going to Dior, they are releasing ballerinas. We know ballerinas are gonna stay for a while, and I'm really happy about that because I love my Chanel ones. The Dior ones that I saw were in black and they had little pearls. They're super cute. Honestly, I think that it's a very good alternative if you don't really like the Chanel ones and you still like the ballerina style. Of course, the Miss Dior. I really like the bag. I just wish that the closure was different. Like, the closure is the only thing that is not fully convincing me into this bag because it has many aspects that I love. Detachable strap, it can be like a little top handle bag. Just the closure, it feels more like a charm than a proper closure. So maybe if that one was different, I would be more interested in it, but it's cute. I saw it in person, I really liked it. These boots are giving me Isabelle Marant boots that I have that I love. I've never owned a pair of boots that I love more than those. Dior has ones and these ones are like red with black. From Celine, I tried to look, but there's not a lot of new stuff that was like worth mentioning. There's this caviar version of the tote that I absolutely love that I was thinking of changing my Duvel for this one, but if I was going to do so, it would be for the shiny one, not this one. But I know that there's a lot of people that are concerned about the wear and scratches on the bag, so this could be a very good option for you. Then there's this new bag that I personally don't love, but it has this very formal look. It gives me very similar vibes to the YSL Sac de Jour. So very good work formal bag, new option out there. I have a thing for shearling bags, so this is really cute. I would personally not get it as my first Triumph bag, but if you really like shearling bags, I think this is one of my favorites that I've seen out there. And the last one that I want to talk about is Bottega Veneta, and I love Bottega Veneta now. I didn't used to, but now I do. I've been seeing these very long clutches being quite trendy again. Like, there's one from Hermes, it's like the Kelly. I really like it. I think this one is even cuter than the Hermes one, in my opinion. A little bit too long for my liking. I think it takes the practicality away from it, but I really like the design. Then we have this bag that it's like the newer version of the Intrecciato, and if you ask me, I would recommend you to better go for the vintage version that you can find for a friendlier price point. I really like the style. It's also something that I've been considering, but because of the shape, I don't know if it would actually fit a laptop, but I love the vibes. Something like this, like, it's more intricate. It's like a leather bag, but it's not like simple leather. It takes it to the next level. And also, I've touched a lot of Bottega Veneta bags and they're so smooth and you can feel the quality. So I really like this one. And also I saw that they released this other one that is like another moon bag, but it has like a smaller moon bag attached in different colors. Depends on the one that you go for. It's called the Gemelli. I'm not sure if that was pronounced correctly, but I actually kind of like it. So this was it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I understand that many will not agree with me, especially from the beginning of the video. I know that a lot of people are gonna love Cruise. I think it was really interesting, and when it comes to Phoebe and the price point, I'm just not the target market, I guess, and it's just my 2 cents. It doesn't really matter. Anything that I say, if you like something, please don't listen to me. I always say to never take these videos too seriously. I was yesterday watching a lot of runways and picking the bags that I wanted to choose from, and these are my opinions, but would love to know what you guys think. I would also love to see brands having friendlier ready to wear and maybe thinking about for a variety of people and not just a certain type. So yeah, this was the video. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you tutorials right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.